Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News, where we trade different. Today is November the 6th, 2020, and guess what? We're going to talk about REN today. It's been a while. October the 19th was the last time we did our video for REN. You guys can see the expectation that we expected the trap to take the value of REN, and it played out. Now, before we go into that and give y'all an update on the market in REN, make sure if you guys appreciate our content and the simplicity of our charts, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. It's that easy because we're one of the only organizations out here that is giving you all predictions and forecasts right before the trap takes the value of these cryptocurrencies to where we expect it to go. That's the only way that you're able to grab profits out the market. We can't speak on hypotheticals and historical information because that's pointless. That's in the past. We need to look towards the future with the right risk adjustment to make sure that we understand where the market is likely to go. And that's it. So here we are, October the 19th, right here. Let me zoom in and let you see. We told you all we were expecting the market to go lower in REN, and it did. Now, initially, it almost came down the next day to our ultimate TP price on the 20th, but it recovered. It didn't recover. It just saw some movement higher price, but we still found that restriction out around 36 cents. Right? So even when the market goes against your initial forecast, as long as you pinpoint where you can expect to see the opposite of what you think the market would do, you're good. So this wasn't any concern for us to see this market come back up here towards our restriction area because we already identified it. We knew that that area was a restriction. So following the 23rd of October, 22nd of October, the market went lower, and we got the ultimate TP price out 17.23%. We bagged out right there, 17.23% on the 29th of October. So what, 10 days it took for the trap to come to our position to where we met up at. 10 days, 17.23% back out. So now that's done. It's over. So let's erase the board and let's see what we're expecting the trap to do in the future. Okay, so let me zoom out. So where do you think support is? All right, you guys can see as I zoom out that the market in REN is still in a uptrend. The market is still healthy, but where is support? Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to move this line of my chart around, and I want you to tell me though, where do you see support? Did you say around 23 cents? Yes, I would say 23 cents is where the market support is, maybe even around 20, but that's a longer, lower support area for REN, okay? Because we're trading around 30 cents now, so that's not really applicable at this particular moment, okay? So that market support is around 23 cents, right? It's not exact. It doesn't have to be exactly on every line. Don't listen to those technical analysts saying that it's not hitting the low of these particular bars. That's garbage. Okay, that doesn't matter. Just in the vicinity of where the market has bounced and held is where that support area lies. Okay, because you can see it here at 23.5 cents, like I told you, all the way back down to 20. Okay. So we're going to hold that for support until we see the trap break that particular market to the downside. This area will continue to be seen as a support area. So let's eliminate the confusion. This is it. We're going to watch this area for support. REN will continue to bounce and consolidate in this particular area until we see the market break below 23.5 cents. That's it. Let's check out the market in REN on the 2-day time frame. Here we are. The market looks decent. Now, there's not a definitive area of restriction into the market in REN. I would say maybe around another 3 cents higher from where we're trading at, 33 cents. Definitely 35 cents into the market for REN. Okay. I like the 3-day chart. The 3-day chart in the market in REN definitely shows how strong this particular cryptocurrency looks. Yeah, I would say around 35 cents is where that market restriction currently lies in REN. But hey, looking at these time frames, just give y'all a heads up, these bars aren't completed yet. So like on this 3-day price bars, we got a day and 13 hours left on the current 3-day price bar. So it's not finished. So the way that the price bar looks will look totally different in the next day and 13 hours. So you got to keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely health and strength is in the market so far in REN. Okay. I like the weekly price bar as well too for the moment. So yeah, until we see something otherwise, we're going to continue to play some strength into the market in REN. It's just dependent on how high the market's going to go before we find some restriction. Okay, so we're going to play some strength into the market in REN. We're going to TP around 33 cents. Ultimately 35 cents though. Okay. So yeah, looking at this 4-hour chart, we can definitely see some restriction coming into the market around 32. Okay. So let's do this real quick. Daily time frame. Gonna go ahead and play some strength into the market in REN. I told you 32 cents is shown as a restriction point, so obviously we will TP some of that market there because that could be the next area that the trap would dump on us and try to lower the value down. So TP initially, take off a little bit around 32 cents. Going to extend it up towards 34 though. Okay, and that will be around 11.75% profitability, and that's it. It's your turn now. I want you to tell me, what do you see in the market in REN? For the most part, consolidational trading looks to be forming in the market for REN. 35 cents is restriction. Looking here on the daily time frame, there are some other areas of restriction in between. Restriction of 35 cents all the way back down to 23, 24. So keep that in mind too. But this is it for the most part. We're in position. We're looking for the trap to move, and we'll just sit back and see what he does and how he performs, and we'll come back in and update you all on what happened. But now it's your turn. Where we're going, where will the market and REN be in the next 10 days? Because you need to get in a position in order to grab that profit out. That's it. Make sure you maintain a profitability and trade different.